10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are on time for the first time in history of Dota. Not join delay anymore. We are actually joined Dota here. Right, my name is Dragon Drop, bringing you this game, the last best of one of the day here in the WePlay League Season 3 between London Conspiracy and pretty much the old London Conspiracy there, if you really think about it. But I'm not alone. To help me break down the game with this 1K knowledge, it's Ryu Burrows. How are you doing, man?
I played an MMR while we were waiting. I'm at 999 now. So
wow, that's a good value. You like
Radiant team pick.
I mean, I thought it was max, right? 999. That seems pretty good, right? It's like at the top. So just one more, and then you're basically at 100%, right?
Much,
or 1,000%.
1,000 was max. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it works, man. I don't play Dota.
I don't play it either. I can hardly cast it. I can't even talk. I don't even know why I'm doing this job now.
Well, they're gonna try and make it work regardless. The London Conspiracy, they pick up the Beastmaster. It's a hero that we have seen have some effect in the last game there for energy. Obviously, at the end of the day, it was not enough to push them over the edge. But is he actually this first pick worthy here, in your opinion, or
I just see every single time it being absolutely a useless hero, no matter what. Like, even though he was 5-1 last game, he got a lot of stuff done. It's just you just get most of the time. I would say 80% of the games you're gonna have an Oracle on the enemy team. Team Ad Finem, they can just get that hero completely. Sorry. Completely makes the useless. Makes the hero completely useless there, and then their other playstyle, it seems to be a Nature's Prophet here. This will be very interesting to see what else they'll couple with it.
With the Nature's Prophet, you can, if you really want to, you can go for sort of a global strat. You can go for a heavy push strat, of course. What was that? Yeah, exactly.
You want to see a Zeus
pick up Spectre? Yeah, sure.
No.
Fun, dude, every time.
10 seconds.
So at least you have something to contribute to the game then. If you know it from your pubs, right?
Reserve time.
I'm getting caught here. I need to not get baited by Dragon Drop.
Alright, you don't know Drew if you seek a training. The first 9K player. I know how it is.
No, I wish. I mean, I wish there was a way for you to actually spam a button and you could go mid. I mean, there's just so many mid players nowadays. I can no longer go mid. There's too many core players. You know, just the support life. That's what awaits you sometimes when you're in pubs all the time. Like, nobody likes playing support. And the best thing about support nowadays is it's actually constantly getting buffed. You know, you got boots getting lesser and lesser. You know, wards are less. Smoke is 50 gold now. Right? What is this? So,
well, definitely sounds like every single one of my ranked matches. Whenever I do try and dare to play it, I almost always end up being the solo support. Some greedy jungler and then a necro focus off lane duo with something else.
Necro.
And a PA safe lane solo or some shit. Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about the draft at hand. See that Finem here. We have the Tusk now, so after banning out the Brood as well as the Bane in the second phase, so not wanting to deal with these kind of lane dominating heroes. Batroid and the Witch Doctor ban out the London Conspiracy after picking up the Gyrocopter as the second pick, so solid carry, solid as it gets. Kind of predictable lanes, perhaps, unless they want to put the Gyro as a part of an aggro try, but the Nature's Prophet there, you know that he's probably going to be the offlane, maybe helped out by the Tusk, so you should actually feel confident putting Gyrocopter there, especially with the Dazzle, just make sure that he gets going, right?
Yeah. I don't know if they can run a Spectre anymore because they did pick up that Tusk. And then they would be susceptible for London Conspiracy going aggressive, and they would have Tusk support. Plus Oracle spec network. Mm. This is still a good game to go Zeus so far.
10
It'll help
seconds remaining.
for scouting purposes. If they want to per se, go in
5
before,
seconds
use
remaining.
it, and then you have the Nature's Prophet ulti over the top, causing a lot of damage as
Yep.
well.
Reserve
But
time.
at the same time, Zeus plus Tusk roaming, like say if the Tusk wanted to get a kill mid, Zeus isn't the best hero to be there. Like you would say, want a DP or an Invoker to really be there, but Invoker's banned out. DP's still in the pool. We haven't seen it all too lately. Sometimes it's banned out, but okay, once again,
Dire
seems to
team
be a core Venge.
Yeah, but looks
Okay.
of it, I mean, I still actually wouldn't hate the Zeus here, also just because of the Beastmaster, just having the lightning bolt spam, just make sure that the Hawk isn't looking at you. And that alone can make or break a game every once in a while if you inadvertently smoke under the Hawk, just for scouting you out or something like that. Could
10
be very
seconds
useful
remaining.
just to help with the vision battle.
5
Yeah.
We'll see if they
seconds
want to go for that.
remaining.
Yeah, London Conspiracy could do it themselves, but Zeus is really
Reserve time.
fragile in the mid lane.
Oh,
It'd be
they
very
do
surprising to see what they want to pick up here. I think Lena's pretty good for them, for London Conspiracy, but they're going to save it for later on.
Radiant team
Rubik
ban.
could have some really big steals coming in from Oracle. Stealing anything of his is kind of useful. Deep pushing, it seems to be very... it's
Dire
pretty good
team
here at
ban.
the same time. But not that many big spells you could really still hear. I guess False Promise is just the biggest one. I guess also, the Tusk Snowball. Snowball your own team with 5.
Yeah.
Be funny.
10 seconds
Definitely
remaining.
stable lanes, that's what the Ruby gives you as well, together with the dazzles, so it's
5
most likely
seconds
going to be the
remaining.
standard laning setup now, just looking for the mid hero. Maybe someone that can make a bit more happen, some
Reserve
lockdown.
Legion
Lena,
Commander was
like you said,
banned.
or-
So are they thinking London Conspiracy runs
Oh,
the Beastmaster mid?
Actually, yeah, it's Baby Knight.
Yeah.
So Baby Knight just shows that Finem have done the homework. Baby Knight likes to go for these kind of weird mid laners, like Broodmother, for instance, who has been banned out as well, and the Legion Commander. Those are the two heroes that I've seen him on that are a bit out of the box in that middle lane role. So, it's a surprise to see that
Radiant
banned out.
team
But it's still Ember Spirit, one of the heroes that he likes to play, I guess. But up against Viper,
Dire team pick.
I was saying London
what do you do
Conspiracy
now?
was... Yeah, I was thinking London Conspiracy could go Viper, but I didn't think Team AD would go for it.
Just go for Razor here, or just
Yeah, this... Razor, though. Razor's gonna get crushed because they have Nature's Prophet TPing in, they have Tusk Snowball in. Don't know if I really want to go for that in this situation.
10
It has to
seconds
be...
remaining.
I think you just go for Alina here. Honestly,
5 seconds
you're gonna get a little bit crushed early on, but later in the game, you get an Ether
Reserve
Lens, help
time.
out, clear out all these wave pushes coming in from the Nature's Prophet, and then you get the eggs to burst through the Viper. Well, what else is there? Yeah, the best way to win the laning phase would be the Razor.
still be something. One of these Dragon Knights just kind of more or less sack the CS for and just add an extra component. Bit of a teamfight anchor as well for the Beastmaster and Jarkov to kind of work around. Would be another option I could see.
What is there?
10 seconds remaining.
Shadow Fiend probably not the way to go.
No. Okay.
Is that Jarkov the mid?
No, do submit.
It's mid, yeah.
Yeah. It has to be... I think it's a decent hero in regards to just constantly harassing out and pushing the lane. You can rune control really easily up against a Viper as long as you push up lanes. You have the mana shield if anybody kind of comes on you. The Tusk and the Nature's Prophet. You can also TP away pretty easily as long as you don't get too much of your mana drained while your shield's up. So, very tanky hero. It's going to be very interesting to see how the Medusa, transitioned. Is going to be like a not I don't want to say support, but maybe go for
10
the fast
seconds
drums into something not something big, not like a butterfly
5 seconds remaining.
or I think going for phase drums into Scotty or actually Manta. Yeah, Manta. A lot of movement speed. I think it can work, but Yeah, well, we get a pause. We can talk as much as we want. I'll let you do the honors. What are we going to talk about today?
Well, I was just gonna say that this Medusa pick is definitely one of these kind of crazy picks that Baby Knights kind of known for if you read this team. I can't really recall an instance where I've seen him on a standard mid hero in this meta. I mean, most standard would be Ember Spirit. That was like 2-3 patches ago where he was really popular. Played out of the middle lane position. Back. Yeah, early game, who do you give the advantage in the lanes here?
AF, because they have very defensive supports from LC, and they're gonna be relying more on the Shadow Priest TPing around and hoping Baby Knight won't die. So he's gonna have to be very quick on his reactions here from a Rosie, or is that how you say it? A Rose? Pretty hard, but
alright, I guess we can take a look at the lineup starting here. London Conspiracy on the die side as the game is starting to get on the Jalopy on the Gyro card to Viper. Playing the Rubik supporting here, Stolen. It's Stolen, the Rubik is like, I don't know what that is. But I just call him Stolen on Dazzle. In the lane we've got John, also known as Baby Knight, playing the Medusa, and that leaves the offlane for Kafka,
30 seconds.
Beastmaster.
side of AV baby. But yeah, we got the maybe next time bro playing. He doesn't have the bro at the end, but he's playing Oracle here. Madara, Uchiha playing the Venge. Thug Life played by Viper. Spartan playing the mid Tusk. No, not playing the mid Tusk. He's just blocking here. Sorry, guys. And we have last but not least Ice Cube. So gonna be handling this Nature's Prophet off lane.
Skylark on that Nature's Prophet, but dude, you gotta
Skylark.
work on your intros.
Oh yeah, I honestly
Just
right
gotta
now,
work on your intros.
you know, the biggest thing right now for me is I'm on a laptop and my quality's pretty atrocious right now.
Oh, yeah.
But you're putting in the names of the middle ones instead of the last.
Yeah. Like the first one is like the team tag. The last one is a sponsor, or at least that's how Dota tells you to use it.
Not really, because Ice Cube is it's not a sponsor, and then
Yeah,
maybe
it's-
I don't know.
Well, I'm not saying that the team's
He's
gonna be
dead.
the top lane though. Skylark lifted up.
Maybe not.
LP actually going for
Yeah.
a flag cannon first, but now slow down from the Dazzle. Stolen with that poison touch, and the tree's unable to prevent the deaths of First Blood, not missed for a second game in a row, so excuse me when I pat myself on the back with that. In the top lane, so LC, coming out strong.
Yep. Skylar wrecked. He's got his TP scroll. He's jumping gun just a bit now. Not gonna get the full mana regen from his creeps here, and he didn't really manage to pull the creep wave. And this is a huge blunder from the Nature's Prophet, and they also managed to block out the camp. So not looking good.
wow.
Meanwhile, mid lane trade of kills.
That. How? Why is that even happening? Guess it's just Viper things, wanting to go aggressive, but then a little bit too aggressive in this instance. They trade the kills. That gets the first last hit though, so he's gonna...
You jinxed it. We missed the second and third bud.
Well, that's exactly what happened last game, so I guess okay. Not getting as much flack as missing, but usually.
Usually. But that was a duel. A manly duel.
We're not dropping low again, but Mana Shield should be keeping up for a little while, and also has a stealth that he now has to pop. Yeah, that's as you kind of would expect. A Viper taking control of this middle lane as he does. The question is, what can he do with it in the mid game?
Yeah, if he gets shut down really too hard early on, then he's gonna
Bottom
have a
lane.
hard time.
Kafka got with the stun from Madara, and now follow up from both the Oracles. Well, Skylark teleporting in, a couple of right clicks will do the trick, so nice little execution there. Kafka a little bit too far out. The stun plus the Nature's Prophet coming in too to try and help. I guess that's one way for Skylark to kind of get back in, be part of these kills a little bit earlier. But it
Yeah,
does
it's still
take
really
him
hurting.
away. Yeah, that does take him away from the top lane. That means Jalopy just has complete free farm on the Gyro.
Yeah, and as well as him rotating around hurts a lot for the leveling because you're sharing it with 4 heroes, and it's not really for a first blood or anything, so it's not helping him for the EXP department. He's not really gaining much gold for it either, not getting the last hit, so a little bit of time kind of wasted there from the Furion, and still, at the end of the day, he's going to be happy now, going into the jungle at least. Camp is not blocked for him there, and yeah, mid lane, it's about even here for Dusa and Viper. So far, holding your own with the Dusa. But at the same time, you're just getting man mode right now.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
Wow, hello, that's Barton with the snowball here. Nice little ice shots as well. Skylark once again joining the party. No more mana left for the mana shield, but Solon. Plenty of time left for him to TP in, but at the very least, put Baby Knight out of commission for a while.
That was still a really well played. Like, everything transpired like I was talking about in the draft. Like, you have the TPN from Nature's Prophet, and then as well as the Tusk coming in with the snowball. Perfect execution from AV, and that was even better rotation. Like I said, it's all on the Dazzle with the TP rotation and coming in. It didn't even have Grave, but having that heal made sure he lived. So really well played from both teams. I like seeing both the counter plays. So we'll see. Bottom lane though, got pings.
Next time with the Fortress and Madara. Possible follow-up there with the stun, and they should be able to get the kill actually with the minus armor. And the final nuke from Oracle snagging the kill
KS
away.
King.
I swear, like every time I see Oracle, they just always do this. Just get the last hit with a nuke and then be like 8-1 and 5 or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just get like Dag in.
Middle lane, nice light shots again. Spartan set up with an Invisoon. Galak tell you to teleport in, but better of it is Soren was there to help out. Does not actually quite have enough mana for the Shallow Grave though, so they actually gotten a kill if they committed more.
Yep. Yeah, maybe if they have the TPN from the Nature's Prophet and then he uses his trees, they could have definitely dove, and then you just use the trees to tank the tower. But at the same time, he was kind of getting pressure top lane, and he has a creep wave already, so Skylark is probably didn't know of the situation, else they could have definitely gotten.
I saw him teleporting in actually, I saw him start the animation.
Yeah,
Not sure if
it
he
was...
got cancelled out or something, but...
Oh yeah, no, he TP'd here, but then he was starting to get dove.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like he should have TP'd behind here, spawned the treants up, and then they could have gotten the kill on both of the heroes maybe, because Dazzle was out of mana at that point, but maybe they didn't check that, so only we knew that.
Well, a little bit of a missed opportunity there. At the same time though, Skylark, after giving up the first blood, he's bounced back quite nicely. Camp is now unblocked, so you can start snagging up that extra bit of gold from that side camp here, which is such a big boon to these kind of offlaners that can technically rotate into the jungle. Just having this camp here available, just to farm up when the wave is pushed out. Just
The
so
dual
useful.
bottom rune, is it happening? Oh no. Oh, rip Oracle.
I should be fine.
I purged it off.
Yeah.
Freaking pure fortunes
Wow.
in, man. That...
Yeah, sure, it does purge haste. Wow. Even noticed that before, but hey.
Tower is under attack.
Same
Yeah,
time
that's
now,
very
rotation
annoying.
in. Spartan and Zark, they're gonna look for Katka, who made his way to the jungle. Ice shots will miss though. Snowball crosses the distance anyway. Dark does his ult, doesn't want to use it here, but now Jellybean does use him. Oh no, Dark needs one more right, but lifts it up into the air. Get the kill instead, he will fall. Same for Spartan here. Tiny rotation there from London Conspiracy. And a little bit of hesitation there, and using that Viper Strike cost him the kill even.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Huge
London
miss.
Spirit. Oh, it's so good, man. I love watching them. Their rotations so far have been superb. Dazzle's mid, the gyrocopter TPing first there. If he didn't TP first, they wouldn't have got the. He would have died, and potentially could have gotten away or something.
Trying to get to the tower trade as well, but perhaps not. Teleports come in, they're gonna try and turn this around. Jellybean car with the Sprout, lift up onto the thug. It's the teleports of everyone else comes in. Nice little double route there, and Jellybean and Solon, follow-up stun on the Dazzle, so he can't help out at all. And Gyrocopter kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. The Sprout gives the vision for a snowball.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, they do claim the tier 1 on the bottom lane. Save their tier 1 top that's ready for deny. And get the carry as well as the support, so already. Now Finem establishing the situation.
Yeah, like you said, salvage situation, and that was on a conspiracy. You know, taking a team fight and a good
Dire's
victory
top tower
way
is
too
under
far.
attack.
Where you're like, oh well,
Dire's
we were on
structures
top
are
of the world.
fortified.
Well, no, we're not top of the world.
I definitely feel like it though, and I guess it's kind of basic Dota. If you win a team fight, try and get secondary objectives, but this early in the game, everyone's gonna be respawning soon. Don't exactly have the biggest pushing power without Chen or stuff like that on your lineup, so couldn't push down the tower quite fast enough. Now, well, Jalopy, they have a nice little stack there to play with the call down as well as the flat cannon.
Radiant's bottom
that's-
tower is under attack.
What does that actually give him? What does he want to go for? Like Sanjin Yasha or something like that, or something more practical like an early BKB?
In this situation, he's being pressured a lot, so maybe he feels he needs to get it. Yeah, and at the same time, you still have your Dusa too, who's gonna have problems with farming a lot. So they have two big cores that need a farm, and I don't know if they're gonna have time for him just to go for Sanjin Yasha first, but maybe a drums. One of these heroes needs to get it.
Could be an option for Jalopy, yeah. Dusa also not quite showing what kind of item Baby Knight wants to go for, but now what's happening here? Dara, what are you doing? Solo kill Biver, I guess, but there's a lift up in the air. Baby Knight is there, not exactly.
Oh, not towards himself?
That's just Medusa there. You can
Why
right
didn't he
click, but
ulti?
not much else.
I'm really surprised he didn't ulti here sooner.
This ulti now, kind of a missed opportunity, perhaps a little bit before, trying to get the stone onto Madara, not quite getting it. But he's still being caught in the trees with the call down. Just a little soul in, and or at least get that counter kill. And yeah, mind you, that's a core avenge, so it's even a better trade for London Conspiracy, all things considered.
Yep, that's Gyro getting up to 2k now. It's looking really good for him. That's the kind of pickoff you really need to get back into this game if you're a core player. As I say that, he wasn't really shut down. He has the highest CS in the game. He has the highest net worth now because he did kill off the Venge, so we'll see what they want to do. They have a really good Ancient stack lineup. They can either get the Helm of the Dominator, they can clear it later with the Dusa, Beastmaster, and Gyro, so
Play the economy battle. If this goes late, then obviously it's gonna be in favor of LC. Think about that, Finem. They don't really have a late game carry. If you really think about it, Viper doesn't scale. Vengeful Spirit can help scale. Kind of can throw off the calculations a little bit, but at the end of the day, it just doesn't compare to late game Gyro plus Medusa.
let's look at this situation. Finally, they got the levels up they really need. On the Oracle, level 6, we're going to be seeing the False Promises out. The counter plays onto the Roars. Maybe...
Going mid, yeah. Baby Knight, there's the ultimate already popped though, that makes it much harder. The stone form on everyone by the looks of it here. Scala comes in, there's a snowball here, perhaps a turnaround onto Baby Knight who's running out of mana, but Stolen's there with the shotgun, can't get it off though, gets stunned out of it. And Baby Knight going down, perhaps more, so fall back on Jalopy here. Follow up, perhaps a couple of right clicks, that's Stroud now, but buyback even from Baby Knight trying to sell the situation here, but he already used his ultimate before Madara. He will be one getting caught, but maybe not. There's a false promise saying nope. Teleporting back to base, should be able to survive. And it's a huge team fight for Finem there. They only get the Baby Knight, but that's a buyback on him too. They've gotten Jalopy there, that would have been even better, but the stance, I'm probably happy that they got out alive, no casualties.
Yeah, the baby buyback, and they kind of need to be a little bit cautious too here. They have Snowball to really catch out them pushing heavily, and you can't die again on Medusa. If you die now, you're pretty much screwed for any item progression into this mid game here.
So what was the reasoning behind this buyback? I mean, you already used your ults, don't have a lot of damage to speak of.
Yeah, talking about last team fight, it wasn't really coordinated properly. They really needed to have Gyrocopter being there at the same time as the Stone Gaze, and they didn't even have the Beastmaster there as well. Like, there was no really roar, so Baby Knight using his ulti way too early. At the same time, it's either one, he's using it too early because he's out of position, or two, he needs to really hang on to it more. They have the Shallow Grave behind him, and they need Gyro to be there. If Gyro's not there, they don't win.
Oh,
nice
swap back on Baby Knight. There's the ult again. Follow-up stun, not on the Soul, and this time once again Does, well, Stonefall not lasting long enough though. Defense
nice
snowballs
snowball,
back to a creep. There from Spartan just to put a clean disengage. At least the ultimate down, so 3 steps there for AF. Making it work, they're not losing anything.
Yeah, they're not losing anything, and they're making sure that Gyro and Medusa are coming. They can't freeform. And I guess the good thing about this Medusa is you can keep spamming Mystic Snake for the D push. That's pretty nice. But Madara?
This is done, Madara caught into the air. That's 5-man corner on the way here, but also the 3-man snowball, 2-man snowball, I suppose, to just stop a lot of that damage from happening. Spartan will still end up falling. Same from Madara and everyone else on the retreat. Maybe next time slowing them down a little bit with Fortune's End. And that was, well, 1 step too many from AF there, exposing themselves into that beacon call out. The Rubik lift into the call down.
Yeah, they just got completely gyrocoptered there. And that's just showing you how weak AF are right now. They need to have the mech online for Thug, which does he have it yet? No, it's 700 away. And they kind of have to bait him out. Like they don't have that much AoE. It's basically all single target from AF, and you know, I don't even fault them for making that play because they are on a timer. We've talked about it. They don't have the carries for the later stages of the game. They have to put the pressure, but at the same time, you have to know when to pressure. They don't have the mechanism just up quite. And it would have been nice if, you know, Tusk had his punch too. It wouldn't have done much in that last team fight, but waiting for levels on core heroes, it can help a lot.
Maybe they just want to make sure that, as you said, to just keep the gyro, get the Medusa away, bomb, just to, in an effort to try and extend the timing window that they have. But all the more important that you don't give up too many kills. When it was only 2 at the end of the day, losing Core Bench again kind of sucks, but they're not out of the game by any means yet.
Baby Knight had 0 gold like 2 minutes ago or something. Now he has 2k.
Okay, that might be a problem though.
That's a huge problem. He's basically back in the game because of that though. Oh. I mean, he was basically nothing. Now he's something. He's risen. And this hero is doing so much work. Having the cooldown only 90 seconds for Stone Gates. He keeps on getting it off in these team fights, but he's doing really well for himself. He's gonna rush the Manta style here. Really curious to see what he goes for. Blink Dagger is not that bad either for a precisional aspect. If you just want to play, yeah, like semi kind of initiating, but at the same time you don't really need to. You can just, like I said, transition into the semi carry. Oh, Beastmaster's getting solo kills now. This is
okay.
This is when it's falling apart.
See that coming, but yeah, Kafka claims that kill while I was mesmerized by Gyrocopter taking this ancient stack now. Let's get him close to Sanjin Yashep, who wants it at a very good timing actually. Also been... No. He's also been farming quite well and benefiting from these last couple of exchanges. So it's going to be that Manta style from Medusa, so yeah, I'm getting the right items up and running. With AF though, the mechanism is online now. So that they have a little bit of extra insurance going for pushes like that again. Look at Nature's Prophet. Going for the Orchid here. Particularly close though after the face drums, so he was the one that built on AF's side. How do you feel about the face drums actually?
I think the phase drums is good, but I don't think it was needed this game because Venge already went drums. Sure, sometimes you see 2 people on the same team pick it up just because it's very useful and cost effective, but yeah, at the same time, I don't think stacking 2 on the same team, I'm too happy about it, but and then him rushing an Orchid, maybe he could have killed Seagate here. No way. But I was gonna say, Seagate, man, he's doing the split push of his own. Or Vivir.
Viper. I say Viper, but in mid lane, oh, Jelby actually hangs around a little bit too far forward. Maybe it's bait though. Baby Knight with the ult, but does the snowball dodging it. Plus the cooldown will connect, but then no... Well, they still want to try and get out, but there's a counter with Dara.
Nice.
Turn around with False Promise, now Jelby caught and Rust Bump, Shellgrave is there. Swap out from Soul and wants some revenge, but there's a TP out, it will be able to make it. Just in the nick of time. No
He didn't
lockdown.
swap. He swapped the Shadow
He
Freeze.
swapped Dazzle. Now that he might end up going down. Baby Knight's still alive. They're trying to make something happen. Another
Oh.
swap comes out onto Piper for some reason, getting him in the loving arms of Thug. He will be rocking him down. Meanwhile, Spartan curing Baby Knight in the back, locking him down. Thug is there with the extra right clicks.
Oh, nice.
Just so much physical damage.
Waste
and
of a
single target.
buyback.
Another buyback? Oh god, yeah. Kefka buying back to try and help with this. Jelly's back as well. Another call on a couple of heroes, but can actually make it work. Spartan take quite a bit, but now he's being stunned up. Big Gyrocopter going down again, and that would be disastrous here. He's not even getting Madara in exchange, and talking about it, there's a lot of single target on the EF, not a lot of AoE, but you don't need AoE if they run into you one by one like that.
Yeah, that was like a 3v4, and I mean, they had Roar, but it just got completely mitigated. The cooldown keeps on getting absolutely perfectly disengaged by all these snowballs coming in from the side of Tusk. So, I mean, Spartan's been playing like a monster this game, considering how much a gyrocopter can do in this situation. So, really well played so far, and yep, there you go. Fast Aegis now claimed for the side of AV. Or AF. Not as fast as it could have been. 18 minutes in the game, but now here comes the pressure.
Look at the graphs, it's kind of a bit of a roller coaster ride. Not too many big margins there, but with the Aegis in hand, as you said, they will start to look towards tier 1 and perhaps the tier 2s. So AF starting to take control of this game, and this is a point where the timer kind of starts ticking in LC's ears, and they have to wonder, can he actually wait it out for that long? Dusa picked up the ultimate up a while ago, but apart from that, all he really has is the Band of Elden skin for the Yasha, and his item progression kind of halted as a result of all of that. Gyrocopter, close to the Yasha for completed SLY, but he could have already had it if he didn't die twice there. Actually died once, but he TP'd back on the shoulder.
No, I think no, he died twice. The thing is, it lasted so long. The Beastmaster bought back, but he didn't die a second time. It was just the Gyro that kind of died at the beginning of the fight, and then he came back. Oh no, actually, he got the TP away. Never mind, I'm wrong, guys. He TP'd away because the Venge didn't swap properly. My bad. No.
To be fair, it's such a long fight. It's there's a swap onto Bio, but he should be dead. Easy kill. Baby Knight might be in a little bit of a rough spot. Has probably ultimate. Dara can't get in range. There's a false promise, but it's not available anyway to stop the TP. But at least it's a TP as well as an ult force out. 80 seconds still on cooldown. Group F is there, so that should be a tier 2 tower already brought low by the split push earlier. So all that LC can really do is try and trade. Kafka's down on the bottom, but there's a TP reaction coming out. And that'll ward him away, but no, it's not over yet. Skylar comes in, there's the roar just to prevent the sprout. And that should stop the aggression, but they will farm up these necro creeps.
That's a lot of money.
They're still able to get the tier 2 tower, obviously. So overall, another win for AF across the map.
They're just really playing well right now, and non-conspiracy, you know, they're kind of getting not picked apart around the map, but they're just kind of, you know, like, hey, we're going over here, we're going over here. This is what Nature's Prophet can do to you, right? You just split up the map, constantly using your ulti, pushing out lanes, so forces you to play a different way, and that's kind of what's happening here. But Seagate, they got pings on them. They love him. They want more of them.
Indeed. Maybe next time as well as Madara. Been around for quite a while in the jungle. They still haven't actually brought down a tier 1 tower. They'll remedy that situation right the hell now. Continue on to tier 2. They still have the Aegis for a little while. So JLP with the cooldown, just trying to deal with the creeps, if nothing else. And it's not enough. Can LC engage here actually? And they do have the Medusa ulti back again.
Yeah, they're just using it for like defensive purposes. It's kind of cool to think about it. Like if they go on you, go on me, we're gonna use the Deuce ulti, and it's kind of been working out. So other than that though, they don't really have that much engage besides Beastmaster Roar, and you can't really use it because of the false promise. So
tower going down, rocket being dodged, but there's Skylark here caught with a roar, help with the false promise, so Aegis triggered. That's exactly what they wanted. Baby Knight with the ultimate, kind of creating a lot of chaos here. JLP though, Well, not quite isolated since Madara, pretty much the only one Doug trying to do the right click spit. There's only so much you can do against 5 peers at once. Baby Knight though caught with the sprout in
Baby
the back.
Knight.
Well, tries to keep him alive for a little bit longer. Might actually take it out of it. There's a snowball, there's a punch. Same time Thug though, well, at the very least he's creating a lot of space for the rest of his team. And now Baby Knight not going down just yet. He does have the Shadow Grade, but Stolen not much more to give. Another stun from Madara, who somehow is still alive here. Even without the Aegis. It's a 2-for-1 trade, I guess? And just the Viper soaking up so much attention there.
Dire's bottom tower
Oh my
is
god,
under
this
attack.
Oracle player is a monster right now. From maybe next time. He's playing absolutely amazing. He's getting the Fate's Edicts off on all the perfect target. Nice false promise once again, keeping Nature's Prophet alive.
Is under attack.
He just basically stopped the Dusa from hitting for 4 seconds during his ulti. It's huge, and it's a split shot level 1. Really underwhelming right now, and he needs that max so he can hit 5 targets instead of 2. He can't even use it right now, and even if he has it, I'm still worried because it might just split to the treants of the Nature's Prophet. So it's like, oh, whoops.
Then even if you do get to right click a lot, you don't have the damage to support it. He's hitting for 108 a pop right now.
Now,
This, yeah, it's nothing. I mean,
abysmal.
yes, he has the Yasha now as well on the Courier.
No, I just
Almost
bought
going
that.
to the Manta Star, but
Yeah, he doesn't have anything. It's just, he bought it before dying, saving the money.
it does have the recipe in the stash and the other stuff on the Courier. But
Oh, he does?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like it.
You're right. You're right. What is he waiting for? He's been waiting for that for. Oh, he's
Yeah.
obviously finishing. It's really confusing me why it hasn't, gelled together.
You're confusing me
merged.
too, right? I was checking all the places where the Yasha
You're
could
right.
be.
I'm off
Then you
my
say
game.
like, no, he doesn't have the Yasha, and I'm like, what the hell? What are you talking about? Am I wrong? Are you wrong? I don't know.
You're right. But why isn't it automatically making it? What? This is...
Because he doesn't put the yeah, you have to actually put the recipe
okay.
into the Courier as well. It doesn't automatically do it.
Maybe I've missed something, but
You just don't know how
Needless
to
to
play the
say.
game. I don't know how the game works. It's just
I
all
told
it
you,
is.
999 MMR, man. It's a rough
Well,
life.
that at least implies that you know how to buy boots, how to buy
Yeah.
items.
No.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that bracket anyway, so I don't know.
I don't know anything about that bracket either.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope I never ever have to cast the game like that.
Yeah.
That'd just be torture.
I just heard rumors that there are people who actually have 1 MMR.
That's just
But
like
it's scary.
AFK. It's like a 5-year-old baby or something. Jelly!
Oh, there's a swap into everyone. That should be a dead Jalopy, 5-year-old or not. Smoke gank there. I guess LC they can expect this, but we're just a little bit too late on the retreat. Now,
Yeah, like-
now it's the creep wave coming in. It's a high ground push actually.
I mean, they need to be careful. This is an Ags. Oh, Niche Prophet bought back in the game. For some
I
reason,
don't know how he
didn't hear the
died. But
sound.
yes.
Tower is under attack.
Me either. Didn't even know he died, but yeah, he's
Me
back.
either.
And in the front line, Stark just whacking away the tower. That one's
Oh,
going
no
down pretty
Beastmaster
damn
roar.
fast. Now, lift the Madara, back on spot on Thug with the stun, but now Baby Knight caught on front line, doesn't have his ultimate going just yet. There's a Manta Star punch up into the air. Now, yeah, they can just try and get out. Spot might actually be the sacrificial lamp here. There's still Force Promise available, but also Snowball keeps the full alive, so not needed. Now, Jalopy got on front line to pop back for this, I believe, so. Oh, that's the Shadow Grave keeping him alive barely. Now, Baby Knight with Split Shot trying to make it work with Thug. Based here, that's Spartan going down first after False Promise ends, and now Baby Knight caught with the Sprout. All of his mana being used up. Dara, well, might die here. Still had his.
He's still got his
dying.
image,
Still
man.
Aghanim Scepter, so it
Yeah,
wouldn't have mattered either way. But they stay alive. Both Thug as well as Madara. Nothing left in the
GG.
tank. After Jalopy, both as well as Baby Knight ended up dying there, so that's a set of rags perhaps too.
Barracks are under attack.
No buybacks available. And this could be GG.
Man, they're so desperate in needing the roar on the Oracle and killing him first. It's just putting in way too much. MVP hands down Oracle so far, as well as Venge. Venge is playing outstanding this game too. Nice swaps here and there, and I think overall
Dire's bottom barracks
AV
are under attack.
showing what a lineup can do without having late game. It's very impressive. I mean, if there is a chance to come back in the game, it's normally with the Dusa and the Gyrocopter, so
And normally with them having
more items than this.
Yeah.
I was
Not
being more
quite, not-
optimistic.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not even at 10k. 7 minutes in, and there's another position that they can come back from easily. Just too much sustain on the side of AF. Not just the mechanism, it's just the inherent tankiness from the Viper. Dara also quite tanky in his own right, and even if he dies, he does have the axe, so he got him twice essentially. The Tusk who can create a lot of chaos, and yeah, they even find the Beast Monster here. Kind of dodge stun with the swap back, but Spartan actually ends up dying as well, maybe not just yet. The Snowball keeping him alive for the time being, but Jelly, he's on the hunt, they want him, and they bring him down, now looking for more Dark in front lines. Now being whacked down by everyone, now ultimately Baby Knight as Madara gets lifted up into the ace, trying to fight. Should. All alone, not exactly doing enough. He will be right back. This is all the illusion, creating some chaos, but oh, where's the help? Dark now, back to full life, looking for a right. We see a Scarlet at the same time though, being caught out. No one's really taking too much damage on the side of LC. Only now starting to drop lower, and Solon unable to get a Shellgrave off to save his own life. Baby Knight though, he's just kind of right click. Maybe next time, she's doing so much work, and now the turnaround and Spartan comes back. Baby Knight, I don't know how, but he got himself killed, just stuck around for too long, unable to actually do anything, and just like that, AF, able to turn back to Roche. They did use 2 buybacks actually on Spartan as well as Madara to make that happen, but I guess with 2 racks up, Roshan as well on the list of potential casualties if she should win the fight, and that was a worthy sacrifice to make.
Yeah, honestly, it's pretty much over now, because the best thing about AV's lineup is the fact that they have low cooldowns on everything. Like their ultis are just nothing, and they take nothing to refresh. Whereas the side, they have Medusa's ulti's off cooldown in 10 seconds. It's a pretty long fight. Seagate's going to be initiated on here. Nice swap, rip.
He's pretty much dead. Nice little cooldown, but once again being dodged. Spartan maybe next time. The supporting cast. Absolutely amazing play thus far. We'll be able to claim the range tracks. Now looking for the top tier 3 equippers coming in too, plus the trans. Ibek already forced out on the Rubiks. It's kind of the last stand for LC right now. They still have a glyph available to help them out, but not much else to play with.
Well, you got the ward, they've got the vision, they got the swap range? No, not quite.
Quite that ridiculous without level 3, but
Yeah. Can they lock him down hard enough? They won't be able to lock him down.
He gets the ultimate off, and there's a punch up in the air. Just gonna turn it around. Like that, Jelly maybe caught in a little bit of a tough spot. Now being slowed down by the Viper. He's being lifted up in the air. Meanwhile, back Kafka. Maybe next time, that's a good start to the fight. You swap out, they bring on Jelly though. Madara going ham.
Go Kafka!
Kept alive with the shallow ray, but it's only gonna do so much. Darking back, dealing with
Baby Knight force step away, swap again!
Swap again, and now another right click should do it, but the Mana Shield actually doing some work, keeping him alive. Viper, the lift, Madara!
Oh, I didn't stun him.
Can't get it in, but Dark claims it instead. Baby Knight is almost still alive and has to teleport back to his fountain. Because it's so freaking dangerous, and well, they do claim the Oracle, they do claim the Tusk, 2 of the playmaking heroes, but after that they have nothing else left. Deal with the corpse, and now another swap onto Baby Knight. He's just gonna get right click down. Kafka silenced up, sprouted up. That should be the GG call any moment now. This Madara attack is super low, but so they at least want to grab another kill, but even then Madara still has attack and Scepter. Doesn't even give a damn. It still has the Aegis for crying out loud.
Oh man, it's got like so many lives. It's the new Skeleton King of Dota.
Yeah.
Solo killing off the last racks. He's doing it.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about dying. He's just gonna come right back. Right kicking the racks, but I think the back region, like, no,
oh,
back to region, never mind. But they will hold on to the last
carry on.
region. Never mind.
No, you lied.
Skylock. There's nope. Let's try, but it's not going to work.
What the heck? Those steals. Okay, that was. Well, they got Sprout now.
Yeah, it's actually gonna turn the game around, but especially since Kefka, I don't even want to gas this anymore because 5 minutes at least, 5-10 minutes now.
I mean, we'll just kind of talk about how like how useless the Rubik is this game, and they're getting chased down. But look at that! Give me that snake back.
Solo's chasing them across the entirety of the top lane, but it looks of it. Bottom something low, but not low enough. Now Stark finally arrives. Solon has to Shallow Grave himself. Colin comes out, and look at them dropping so low to a Viper. That ever happened now.
Viper carry, baby.
Get
It's
another
back.
kill. Baby Knight now, last man standing, gets the ultimate off, but they just dodge it. Down by Fortune's End. Now Stark can just come back. Right click him down. Baby Knight can actually right click. So it tops the match, and now Skylark rejoining the party with the silence. Right click him down, and gets Giant Cop spy back again, so they can still
Alright,
hold on.
This is over. Just
This is like
Alt F4. Just
leave.
Leave. Nah, I'm just kidding. But that was really well played from London Conspiracy at some like 10, 15 minutes in the game. They had a decent chance with their huge AoE, but man, Tusk played so well. Oracle just countered their lineup perfectly. Nice itemization coming from Nature Prophet, swap, kill, dead. Beastmaster is just absolutely useless, man. That hero is so underwhelming right now, especially if you don't ban out Oracle.
It's funny too how Oracle counters the entire lineup. Was first picked, more or less for yeah.
I don't know. I really dislike the Rubik pick too. When you can't steal anything, the hero is absolutely garbage too. And Beastmaster picked into the Oracle, he's already talked about. Dusa had really good moments there that game, honestly.